Well, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday afternoon to all of you. So, I have got Sonny. This is one of Elsa's babies, Elsa and O. Henry. O. Henry I sold. These guys were born October 19th. This is one of 3 of the boys that I've got left. They should end up growing up to be decent sized boys. They've got it in their background. Originally, this started out with Sugar. Sugar was a good sized girl. Um, would have been Sugar, Rex, and out of that particular litter, I had kept Fawn. Fawn is probably my biggest girl. She's a red New Zealand. And I can't remember after that how we went. Anyways, Elsa is the mom. O. Henry's the dad. So if you give me a moment, I'll show you the second one. Second one is Fred. Fred, he's a sweetie too. All 3 of the boys that I had left, I sold 2 right off. And then there were 3 girls. But these 3, when they were together, I go in to give them their grain, switch their hay ball around or whatever. And every time I come out, they wanted to be pet. And all 3 of them would just lay right there, and I'd be petting their heads, their body. They just loved it. Ate it up. So, if somebody was looking for a larger type rabbit for a pet, they should make sweet babies. Or if you're looking for a breeder, you've got a buck that would be easy to work with. So give me just a minute and I'll get you Fred. And then after Fred, I'll bring Sonny over. Sonny's right behind me. Be right back. So I've got Fred. Here's the second brother. Now I'm going to take a guess. I can weigh them. I haven't weighed them up yet. I'm going to say they're right around 6.5, 7 pounds. Still young boys. Long time to grow. I don't usually use my boys until they're 6 months for breeding. My girls, I usually wait until 9 months. Now, I've already done a second and a third video. On the second video, I show Layla's boy, Chip, and this guy behind me. He had a date day today. He met Mocha, and Layla was bred to Isaiah. But anyways, this guy, in those next videos, he's going to be all over the back of the cage. Mario. He's a sweet boy. So if you give me a few minutes, I don't want to make this real long. I'll get Sonny. Sonny is right below me here. So I'll be right back. You a good boy. Yes, you are. You good boy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Good boy. So welcome back. So I've got Sonny now. I mean, I look at myself with the bunnies and the camera lens, and it looks like I'm holding the same bunny. So, but they're not. Actually, this is Frosty. Yeah, you're Frosty. Sonny was the first one. Fred was the second one, and then this is Frosty. All 3 are about the same. The first one might be the lightest of the 3. These 2 here are about the same. Like I said, I'm going to say they're right around 6.5, 7 pounds, somewhere in that vicinity. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Like I said, if somebody was looking for a pet, these guys would make sweet pets. Um, you know, that's already been, they're tomboys. Like to be handled. Um, and I've had quite a few people that have bought these guys for pets. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So I'm going to end the video. You know, if anybody is interested in any of these, give me a call, or the video, the next video. And then in the third video, and I'm going to try to get that on tonight. I know I've got to teach tonight, but I should have time to get that on too. I'm going to show you the red New Zealand that we just purchased a couple days ago. Sweet boy, Jonah. Just a sweetheart to work with. He's still on the nervous side, but you know, 2 days. Usually it takes him a couple, 3 days to settle in, but I'm excited to use him. Hi, good boy. Good boy. Yes, good boy. But if you are interested, let me know. You can find my number. Text me, call me. Yeah, we'll set up something. Now, one thing I am going to share. This is a closed rabbitry, and especially where I've already started breeding again. You know, I have lost some young babies. And I can't have that. So, you know, if you want to come here, you're not absolutely positive, you know, I can bring a rabbit out. They're fine when I come in and out. But a new person, they don't see people. Very seldom do they see my wife out here right now. Leanna doesn't come out during the cold. She does not like the cold. And then with some of the health issues that she's dealt with, she just doesn't feel like coming out. So they don't see anybody other than me. You know, I remember, I'd see rabbitries, and they might have a rabbit that I was interested in, or I wanted to ask questions, and closed rabbitry, and I think, you know, what are they hiding? You know, is it dirty? No, some of you have been here, and you know how I work. You know, for the most part, it's clean. Now, right now, my rabbits are starting to go through a shed. There is some hair that flies around. It's a time when you've got to constantly be after the bottom of the cages. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You know, and vacuuming. I'm constantly vacuuming inside here, you know, just to keep that hair. Where I run my little heater, you know, I've got to keep that clean. I don't need to be sucking hair through that. You know, 7 below this morning. So yeah, I still have to run that little heater. I'm not running it today. I've got enough sunshine coming through that it's staying warm. But anyways, after I have lost a bunch of babies from, you know, mamas, somebody will come in, and I can open up that door, and if I have somebody behind, and they don't even have to say a word, I can hear a difference. You know, you just hear them running around the cage. Well, Layla ended up squashing a bunch of babies. They were probably about 2 weeks old. I had a lady, she came after bunny marbles. And she said, "So you've got rabbits?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And I said, and she wanted to see them. And I said, "Okay, but you got to be very, very quiet." So came in, and she was all excited. You know, she could see some of the bunnies right off the bat, and she let out a screech, and that's all it took. And I lost quite a few bunnies out of that ordeal. So that is the big reason why I keep it as a closed rabbitry. That, and there's some rabbit diseases. I don't think we've got it up here in Maine yet, but I've got to be careful. I mean, this is a hobby that I really enjoy. I enjoy introducing rabbits to new families and helping them get started. Um, so hopefully everybody understands where I'm coming from on that. Now, hey, that was a nip. You don't do that. Um, Now, if somebody's interested in maybe two or three, you're not sure. Now, what I can do is I can bring them into the house, and you can, um, see them, pet them, all of that. But I've got to be careful. Like I said, I bred two this morning. Um, there's another girl I might breed. I might breed her this afternoon. I'm not sure. I might hold off a few days. We'll see. Um, And then in the next 2 weeks, there'll be a bunch more. In the spring, I'll have quite a few babies to sell. Another thing that I'm going to start doing is, I'll go back in your cage. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario. You're a sweet boy. You can move back a little bit. There you go. Another thing that I'm probably going to do, and a lot of that is because I had a lot of people that wanted me to hold a rabbit for them. I should have had that clip on there. Nice, sweet boy. And I got stuck with a whole bunch of rabbits. Different ones, they'd want 3 or 4, and something happened, and okay, you gotta move back, honey. You gotta move back so I can close your door. Attaboy. Um, so something else that I'm gonna be doing is, if I'm holding them for a week, I am gonna ask for a deposit. It's gonna be a non-refundable deposit. It just separates the. I want one, but I don't know. It will separate that. There's been some that I have held, and I've had different ones that other people that were interested in them, and I can't. I'm holding it for somebody, and then months go by, and you still have them. I have to do it. I hate to. It was something that Leanne and I had said that we weren't going to do, but so yeah. It's a hobby. It's a hobby that I really enjoy. It is kind of a small business. And I have to treat it like a business. For those that have rabbitries and you've gone through this, you understand what I'm saying. Just the nature of the beast. So, friends, I want to thank you for spending a few minutes with me. If any of the rabbits that you've seen interest you, by all means, drop me a line, call me, email me, whatever works for you. Emails, you're not apt to get a quick response. I don't go to the computer other than early in the morning and at night. So if you don't hear a quick response when you email me, that's why. I don't have my email on my phone, or it would be going off all the time. But if you're not looking for a bunny, you got to see some cute bunnies. And in the comment box, share what it is. If you are interested in these rabbits, share what it is that I can help you with. Maybe you've got some rabbits and you got some issues and you want to ask, I'll try to help you. If not, I'm sure I can lead you in the right direction. If you're thinking about getting a rabbit and you want to know some things, drop me a line and I'll help you. Is this the right thing for you? Whether it's for a pet or you're raising them to to put food on your table. I can help you either way. And you know, I can share things. You know, one of the things is feeding, and I have had so many people that have come and they think that they're just going to feed their rabbits garden stuff. And you know what? If you're going to be breeding these and raising them for food on your table, you're not going to get that growth. You're not going to have a healthy rabbit. And everybody, there's so many that have says, "Well, that's what wild rabbits do." Well, these aren't wild rabbits. You know, that wildness has been bred out of them. They really need the pellets. They really need that grain. That's where the nutrients are. Now, can you feed some vegetable things? Yes, you can, but in moderation. I had 2 black otter boys that I had bought from somebody, and in the picture they were beautiful. If that was even them in the picture. But in that picture it was just lettuces and radishes, and I mean it was all kinds of vegetable scraps. Come to find out, he was going to grocers and getting their stuff that they were throwing out, and those 2 boys were small, and even though I don't remember how old they were when we got them. Eddie and Jeremiah, but they never grew to be decent sized boys, and they should have. They had enough time that should have made a difference. But you know, so I am not all about feeding a whole bunch of vegetables. These guys do get snacks, and especially during the summer, I'll give them leaf lettuce. Usually every day they'll get a leaf lettuce. Each one will get either a dandelion, the flower and stem, or they'll get a leaf. Of course, my sunflower seeds, I do feed them that. I know a lot of people grow kale. There's a few other things that you can, but everything in moderation. And I know there's different online posts that you can see that some no more than once every 2 weeks on certain vegetables. In fact, last night on the Being Prepared live that I did, we got in some conversations towards the end of that on herbs, and there's a lot of good herbs that are good for rabbits, good for goats, good for sheep, good for cows. You know, and that would be something that, you know, regardless of what you've got for animals, do some research on that. You know, if you're like me, you want to raise the healthiest animals, birds that you can. So do some research, and don't take, same as you don't take everybody's word as, I know what I want to say, but when you read online, take a few different ones and then kind of compile that all together. You know, everybody can say anything, and so many people believe that. So, friends, I love you all. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I could gab on for hours. This is supposed to be a short video, and we're going on to 20 minutes. So, we'll see you tomorrow morning for those that follow the devotion. Hope that you get something out of that devotion. The next rabbit video, I'm not sure. I do have another boy that I might show here. It's another Rex boy, beautiful boy. He's going to be a little bit on the smaller side, but that one I'm really hoping goes to a really good family. He's kind of special to me. Love you all. Have a great day.